Hey guys, and today I'm going to be doing my monthly favorites, and I'm going to be doing this every month, hence the name monthly favorites. This is something I want to do every month to just show you guys, which products really stood out to me from the products I've tried. Some of these products you will have seen me try, some of these products, you will have seen me use, and like you will know that I've been trying them out. And then also some of the products I'm kind of trying on my own, and then they might kind of end up in a video like today's. I'm really excited to share some of my favorites with you. I actually have quite a few this month, and I actually have a few flops. So the first thing that I'm going to talk about is skincare. I have two skincare products that I started using within the last month, and I have just noticed a big difference in my skin. I've really enjoyed these products, and I just am really loving them right now. The first product, which you guys know about if you have watched my Christmas haul and the review of the products in my haul, is the Murad Nutrient Charged Water Gel. This product is really nice. It is a very lightweight gel. It is very hydrating, and it does have it's jam-packed with a lot of really great ingredients. It has different really important nutrients, minerals, vitamins in it that are going to help promote healthy skin. It's going to help promote moisture retention, not just moisturize for the moment. It's going to help your skin retain the moisture without building up excess oil. So this is something that I noticed a big difference in my skin probably about a week after using it. It is something that I'm really enjoying because it is so lightweight, and I'm so picky about the way things feel. This one I haven't broken out at all from. I've used it for a month, and I felt like my skin is so much more hydrated, so much, more glowy. So I'm really loving this one, and definitely recommend, especially for people with oily skin that are looking for something that's not going to break them out. That being said, everybody is different, so I'm not, making any claims that this is, will not break you out. Just for me, it worked really well. Another thing that I've been using, which I have not talked about yet with you guys, is also by Murad. I'm super in love with Murad skincare. It is one of my favorite skincare lines, and it is the Advanced Blemish and Wrinkle Reducer. So this is a Step 2 Target Repair. It is an anti-aging blemish control. I've been using this for a few weeks, and I just feel like I still have some acne. My skin is oily, my skin is acne prone. My skin is, I have an IUD, and I find ever since then my skin is not as, in control as it used to be. But after starting to use this, I find when I do break out, it, heals them, and it gets rid of them a lot quicker than they were going away before I started using this. So before I used it, sometimes it was weeks I'd have a blemish, and it was, sore, and it was, always inflamed and red and continuously getting infected. Really, that's what blemishes are, bacteria buildup in your skin. And so this is helping, maintain, it's preventing the blemishes to get out of control. It's helping get rid of them quicker. Also nice that it is a wrinkle reducer, so it's kind of a prevention for aging. It's a little bit of an anti-aging treatment in there as well. So I've been loving those. I'm also going to be doing a video in the future of my skincare routine, so if you're more interested in that, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Next I have primer. I couldn't decide, guys, and these are not new. I was so behind in regards to primers because, as I said multiple times, I was so hesitant. I really loved my Professional, and I was like, nope, this is the one for me. There's nothing better. But I was wrong. That being said, I still love my Professional, and it will definitely be a go-to for me, 100%. And I never thought I would find a primer that would be just as good. And guys, I found two. The first one is the Tarte Smoothing Clean Slate Timeless Primer. This is a really nice consistency. It has a little bit of that silicone-y feel. It definitely fills in your pores, and it has a beautiful smell, a beautiful texture. It soaks in nice, and it really does hold on to your makeup well. So I definitely would compare this to the Professional, and that is a very good recommendation coming from me, since literally Professional is my absolute favorite. I don't even know if that's true anymore. Next we have the Tatcha, the Silk Canvas. Obviously you guys know about these two primers, but I'm just sharing with you guys these because I'm so excited about them. If you guys have been, wanting to try it, if you're like me and you haven't tried them yet, they are definitely worth the money. The Tatcha one's a little bit more expensive, but honestly, it is also worth the money. So that being said, I've only used it a few times. I've loved the way that my skin looks afterwards. I love that you don't need to use a lot, so it will last you a while. And that is one of the biggest reasons why I think it's worth the money, is because there is actually quite a bit in here. When you open it up, it seems really, really thin, but it is actually quite a bit. And it comes with this little disc, and there's a line on the back, and you're supposed to drag it across very lightly, the primer, and then once it reaches the line, you're supposed to stop. So I think that's actually helping people, use less. I used a little bit more just on my concerning areas, just for a little extra smoothness. But yeah, it definitely fills in the pores nice. It's very smoothing, and I really enjoyed it. Okay, moving on. I'm not a big person for cream contour. I'm a powder girl. I'm not a big person for like cream eyeshadow or cream contour. But it has its place, and you can find some really gorgeous products that are cream. And these match sticks by Fenty Beauty are absolutely gorgeous. I got it in light, so it comes with linen, starstruck, and amber, and they are just gorgeous. So linen you could use it as a concealer. I'm going to just show you on my shoulder. It does have great pigment to it. Then there's the amber, which is the bronzer. And again, it looks really dark on me, but it actually was a more cool toned bronzer, which is what I look for. Because I am so pale, I don't like it to look orange on me, and it was not orange at all. And it blends beautifully. And you just can kind of stipple it in the direction you want it to blend. And you can use kind of circular motions. I'm sorry, I'm kind of trying to do this while looking in the mirror when using my left hand, so it's a little bit. But yeah, it blends beautifully. And then last but not least, there's the highlighter, which is Starstruck. I'm going to do it at the top here. Do you see that? Gorgeous. Definitely love that. It's a beautiful highlight. So actually I have it on right now. I totally forgot. So I have that on right now. It is gorgeous. I do apply a little bit of powder highlight and bronzer contour over top, just because I like that extra, like, once you set your face, sometimes it can look a little bit dulled, it looks a little bit dulled. So I just do a touch of bronzer and highlight over top when I'm adding my powder blush, because I didn't use a cream blush. The next product that I absolutely am loving right now is the Cover FX Natural Finish Oil-Free Foundation. It is my favorite foundation, hands down. Like, it has really good coverage considering it says natural finish on it. It's buildable, so the first layer you might be like, okay, it's not like full coverage, but it is like buildable to the coverage you want. Now it maybe wouldn't be the coverage of like the Smashbox that I just tried for the first time and reviewed. It wouldn't maybe be as full coverage as the Tarte Shape Tape, but it is so amazing because it's buildable and it looks a little bit more natural, whereas I find sometimes with the super full coverage foundations, I love the coverage of it, but it looks a little cakey. I feel like my face is glowing. I feel like it is, it warms it up. It makes it look like I'm rested and fresh, and I've never had any reactions from it, so it is definitely safe for oily skin people. It doesn't create any more of a shine than any other foundations do, because even the Smashbox foundation that I used, even the Tarte, I do still build up a shine sometimes. I'm so obsessed with this foundation right now. I definitely recommend you guys to try it out because it's just such a beautiful finish. It really does look natural. It looks like it's just your skin, but like so much more flawless and so much more smooth and so much more glowy. My absolute favorite. So definite recommend. Next by Fenty, like loving Fenty products, is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Eyeshadow Primer. Oh my goodness, guys. You guys have seen me use this and it is amazing. It is amazing. It's my absolute favorite eyeshadow primer. It holds on to that eyeshadow all day. It's not going anywhere. And it even is sometimes hard to get off at the end of the day. Now, some of you may be like, well, I don't like that, like more work at the end of the day. But seriously, to me, I would rather have to put in a little bit of extra work at the end of the day and know my makeup looked flawless all day long. Do you know what I'm saying? And actually, I use a cleansing balm, like the makeup removing balm. Then I have tried out and reviewed so many amazing palettes in the last month. This was really, really hard for me to decide. Like really, 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 really hard for me. But I did it. I picked one. This being said, the other palettes that I used this past month, I don't think there was one I used that I did not like. I loved the Honey Urban Decay Naked palette. I loved the So Jaded by ColourPop. This one, it stood out to me. The colors were a little bit different. My favorite from this month was the Huda Beauty Mercury Retrograde. I seriously am in awe of this palette. Like, just the shades are gorgeous. You can do so many different looks. I'm just gonna try to pick up all of these glitters and metallics. I can't hold my hand like that. Like, look at those. They are so pigmented, great payoff. They have amazing, amazing texture. They're so creamy. Even their glitters go on gorgeously and so pigmented. And like, seriously, I will forever love this palette. The Benefit Boing Cakeless Concealer. I absolutely love this concealer. It is similar to the Shape Tape. It has great cover. One thing I would say about this product is it does crease. It creases for me, at least. Under my eyes, I have really fine wrinkles, and it did crease like the tiniest bit. And I think, honestly, I wouldn't have even noticed that it creased, but because on the box, oh, I already threw the box away. Because on the box, it literally said cakeless and had a cake with an X through it, you expect it to literally look like silk on your skin. So I did notice that it creased a little tiny bit, and then also kind of went a little bit, you know, kind of cracked a little bit and, you know, wore down a tiny bit on my chin. But that is very normal for me. The Shape Tape does that as well. Comparing, I'd say the Shape Tape lasts a little bit longer than this one. But seriously, to find a concealer that close to Shape Tape is pretty impressive. Pretty Vulgar liquid lipsticks. My lips are sealed. I got them in the Particularly Sophisticated, and what is the other one called? Secret Sabotage, sorry. And I'm actually wearing Secret Sabotage right now. The Pretty Vulgar liquid lipsticks, love them. They are really pigmented. I am obsessed with their metallic shine. I've had a metallic liquid lip before, and I was like, no, like not at all. It pointed out all of my imperfections. It just looked like, ugh, like it was not what I was looking for. But these are so smooth and so gorgeous. I'm telling you guys, they last a really long time as well. Without drying your lips out. It has such a gorgeous texture. It almost feels like you're not wearing anything at all, which liquid lipstick sometimes can feel so heavy and so thick, are not at all. If you guys like these products as well, give this video a thumbs up or comment below. I want to know what you guys like as well. It's not all about me. So please comment below if you saw anything that you really liked, or if you guys want to share what your monthly favorites were. There are 2 products in front of me right now that are my monthly flops. I didn't do a separate video for the monthly flops because there was only 2, and it wasn't like I absolutely hated these things. Like, it was just like, meh, like, didn't really do the job, like, not worth the money, like, all right, okay. Just didn't stand out to me, kind of disappointed me a little bit, but it wasn't like I would never in a million years use that again. It just wouldn't be the first thing I'd grab, and I was a little bit disappointed. It Cosmetics Your Skin But Better Primer. I just personally like a primer that really fills in your pores, and it did hold on to my makeup really great. The primer worked. It did the whole makeup gripping, job, but so do these, and so does Professional. So to go and spend the money, because this isn't a cheap primer, to go and spend the money and it not even make your skin look smooth, I was disappointed. It did keep your skin hydrated. I don't know, it wasn't for me. Wander Beauty Trip for 2. It just was not that impressive to me. When I look at them, the colors are so gorgeous, but when I swatched them, and when I swatched them, they seemed pretty creamy and pigmented, but then when I applied them, they were okay. So when I wore this blush throughout the day, by the end of the day, I just felt like it wasn't there anymore. Like, it was a lot more, my face looked a lot more dull, less color. So it just didn't last for me. So this palette just didn't do it for me. Despite the fact that it's not my favorite, I'm not saying it's awful. Like, I would use it, but it's just, there's better things out there, so I can't be bothered. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope that I could kind of help guide you in your purchases. I've said this before, I'll say it again, I'm not sponsored, no affiliate links. So all of these opinions were solely based on, my experiences working with these products, and 100% honest. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and stay tuned for more exciting videos. Thank you so much. Bye.